Hey, Pookie. How are you? Hey, sunny side up. How are you guys tonight? How are you guys? Hope you're better than I am. I hate the update stuff that comes up on my phone all the time. It drives me crazy. I'm just trying to get away from all the election stuff. Just, it's too depressing for me. Tired of watching it. You all tired of it? I wish it would be done and over with. So crazy, the whole thing. Oh, nothing. Just got the blahs. Just hang on a second. Yeah, just trying to stay away from it. Oh, yeah, you get the blahs too, Sunnyside. That's just, my husband's gone away for the weekend. He left on Wednesday, and I'm here by myself, and I got nothing to do but talk to myself. So I just thought I'd go live and see who showed up. Thank you for showing up, by the way. Don't have much to talk about. I haven't watched them. I had it on for a while tonight, and then I just shut it off. And everything else is removed. I'm not watching those ghost stories or scary movies or paranormal shows when I'm by myself here. Just don't want to. Hey, Super Cereal, how are you? Just chilling, chillaxing. Had a good stream today. But it was all politic, mostly political talk. So I'm going to try and stay away from that tonight. You ever get the blues when you just, yeah, blues? Got the blues. That's about it. I'm scared to watch that when I'm alone. Yeah, me too. I'm just not myself tonight. I've had a headache all day. Um, had a bad couple of days. Hey, NYC, Urbanista. I hope all is well and wonderful with you. Just popping in to say hello. Well, I'm glad you did, sweetheart. It's good to see you. Just kind of lonesome tonight. Um, The time change doesn't help. Yeah, it gets early. It's getting early, dark, or earlier and earlier, or darker earlier and earlier. I can't talk tonight. I think these headaches are getting worse and worse. If you see Pop Trauma around, please tell her I said hello and miss her too. I certainly will, honey. Um, she was in the stream the other day, but I definitely will. I see her every once in a while. She pops in. Oh, I keep getting this message that there's a software update. I don't want to do it. No, stop. It's okay. I'll get over it. I guess I'm kind of, this is like, he's been gone since Wednesday, and this is like the longest he's been gone for a while, for a long while. The time change is difficult. Yeah, it is. And, that coupled with being in the house so much and, uh, not feeling the best, the headache, um, talk to your doctor. I actually have an appointment with my doctor on the 20th. So I will talk to him then. It was dark here before 5 o'clock. I know. It's like about 4:30. It starts to get, the sun starts to come down. Yes. Yes, he is. And he's been gone since Wednesday, so I was kind of lonesome at night. And my thing is like, and I shouldn't have done it, is this afternoon I went for quite a long nap. So, because I was kind of tired after my stream today. So I just like, oh, I was sitting up on the couch and I was falling asleep. And I'm like, why don't you just go to your bed? So I went upstairs to bed and oh my God, I just passed out, completely passed out. Hey, Austin. I'm so nice, no, so nice to see you. I'm glad you came in tonight. Um, so yeah, and so I'm sitting here, I'm laying in, well, I had a long nap, so everybody's like, my friends, we were talking on the phone, and they're like all deciding to go to bed, and I'm like, okay, hey, Evelyn, how are you? So they're all going to bed, and I'm like, oh God, shoot, I'm wide awake now because I slept so long this afternoon. I know, right? I had friends over the other day and was ready for them to leave by like 7. It felt like midnight. I know, because it gets dark and then you feel like I should be in bed now because it's dark out. And lately, I've been like, because we're not going anywhere and we're not doing anything, like after dinner at night, it's like I get in my comfortable night jammies and just go upstairs and watch TV for the rest of the night. And then, you know, then I fall asleep and then I get up about 3 o'clock in the morning. That's why I'm up. Like I'm a morning person. Like I don't sleep in, but today for some reason I was so exhausted. Hey Marilyn, nice to see you. But today I was like, so I don't know, for some reason maybe it's just like the mental exhaustion, not so much physical exhaustion, but mental exhaustion, and just a lot of things were going on. I was just really mentally tired. You're a night owl? Well, and see, and the earlier I go to bed, the earlier I get up. So I'm up at like 4:30 sometimes, 5 o'clock in the morning. So by the time you guys see me in the morning, I've been up for like hours. So I'm wide awake. But today I was just, after my dream, I was just, whew, totally bent and, totally beat. Your night owl. I try to do something in the evening. I go riding a lot for a couple hours. I I wish I had a bicycle. Maybe that would like be fun. Of course, it's getting to be winter now, so not a real good time to buy a bike. I think COVID and flu season flaring up has a lot of folks down, not looking forward to the lockdown and such. I know. It's like been since March. Since March, people. Just think it's November. It's going to be Thanksgiving soon. The election is up in the air. Christmas is around the corner. Uh, our malls are still not open. People walking around with masks on is the new normal. That's all you see. And it's just so weird to me. Like, I get out of my car still, and I went to the store today because I wanted to get a few things, and I got out of my car without thinking and didn't put my mask on, got to to the store door, and I remembered, someone came out with a mask on, and I'm like, yeah, shoot, I have to go back to my car because I keep a mask in my car all times. And so I had to go back to my car and get my mask on and go back in the store. But it's like, hi, Joy. Yeah, you're so glad you're not on lockdown. It's just, you know, it's just it's not normal for me. Everybody's saying, well, this is the new normal. This is the new normal. It's still not normal for me. I get out of my car without my mask on because I'm not used to it. I'm still not used to it. I don't know if I'll ever be used to it. This is something that maybe the little ones will be used to it, but malls open downtown decorating for Christmas. We're having our Christmas parade. Yeah, everything's pretty much canceled here. They didn't have Halloween, you know, graduations were canceled. It's just, it's just been so weird and depressing, to be honest with you. Depressing. Malls open downtown there. Christmas. Just read that. But yeah, so, it is what it is, I guess. I guess we just have to get used to it. I mean, I feel bad because there's been quite a few businesses that have gone bankrupt around here. And I feel sorry for those people and those employees that have lost their jobs. And it sucks. I mean, it hasn't affected me and my husband because he never stopped the whole time that, since this pandemic, he's worked because he works in an office and they each have their own little office. But every time, like, it's so weird because every time he goes into work, they have to take his temperature. Where I live, they act like it's nothing except at Walmart, and the other stores still having football games and other gatherings. Wow. I still don't wear masks since they stopped enforcing. We had 20 trick-or-treaters, but we're in a red state. Biden may stop it if he gets it. You're right. You're in Florida, aren't you, Joy? I believe. Didn't you tell me that? Oh, and my allergies, they're just crazy. And then last week it's like really cold, and this week it's really warm. Like, don't even know how to dress anymore because one day it's warm and the next day it's cold. It's so weird. I still don't wear masks since they stopped. I just read that. Hey, space monsters. We're coming through it, Carla. Believe me when I say this. It will pass and life will get back to normal. We're going into normal now. It has been tough, but we are nearly clear. I'm finding that my animals are better company than most people. Austin, that is so true. So truer words were never spoken, to be honest with you. It's sad, but yeah, it's where I live in New York, everyone wears their mask, even when out walking our dogs, etc. It's so awkward, but our numbers are low. Um, Urbanista, it's the same here. I went downtown to Oakland and Pittsburgh, and everybody, even walking on down the street, they were all wearing their masks. Hi, CJ, CG. Is that are you saying thumbs up? Thank you. But yeah, so I don't know. I I'm kind of hoping this kind of blows over and it's just like I don't know. It's depressing. It's since okay, the last time that we went out for dinner, and I remember this really well because it was my anniversary was March 4th or March 8th. And we went out for dinner that night and we haven't been in a restaurant since. I mean, we've gotten some takeout, like fast food, but not been to a restaurant. We put Christmas decorations up today and going tomorrow shopping. Wednesday is massage day. Oh, my pets and gardening have helped so much. I'm looking into getting a dog and a cat. I so miss my baby. It's been long enough. Why don't you guys take a small vacation? My husband's vacation is where he is right now. That's where he wants to be. That's great, Joy. We decorated for Halloween and it was pleasant distraction. Yeah, it is. It's the little things that are like, you know, that are exciting now. A 2 limit purchase on toilet paper? Hey, Robbie, how are you? I love you too. Hey, tacos. I'm so sick of people talking about this election shit. I'm not talking about that. I said that when I came on. I had it on for a few minutes and that was enough for me. I've got it on the King of Queens right now on TV. Not going to talk about it tonight. So fear not. And congratulations, by the way. I'm just I want it to be over and done with. Let's move on. That's it. That's all. It just needs to be done one way or another. I don't know. I don't know. Why stress about it? Like, I'm not going to stress about it. I'm just not. Oh, because that's not going to get me anywhere. How are you, Robbie? My love. Get over it. It's not final yet. We fucking had to deal with the BS Florida with Bush years ago. Then Russian interference 2016. We can throw a fit like titty babies, for fuck's sakes. Okay, I'm done. Rant is over. Supreme Court made a big decision tonight. Yeah, I heard. I wish you would do some cooking videos, Carla. Um, you know who does them? Um, Cindy. Cooking with Cindy does them. Maybe one of these days, if I could set up a camera, in my kitchen, I'll do a cooking show. I'll make my key lime pie. Um, Misdemeanor made apple cobbler. I think it was apple cobbler tonight. Oh my God, she showed us a picture of it. Oh my God, it looks so good. That's good, Robbie. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. So why are you all up this late, people? You're not supposed to be night owls like me. I don't know what it is, but my allergies have been really amping up. I've been sneezing, headache, eyes watering, sniffles. Maybe I have the COVID. Who knows? I'll do a burning video where I burn some pies or cakes and shit. Yeah, tacos. My food timer is a smoke detector. When I put out my life-size popcorn on string and life-size string lights, I'll film it. The popcorn ball are the size of soccer balls. Holy cow. Hey, Mr. J. How you doing? Nice to see you. Very nice to see you. I really didn't have anything to talk about. I just came up because I was feeling blah. And you got the blahs. I had the blahs tonight. So I thought I'd come out and talk to a few people. If anybody showed up, I didn't expect anybody to show up. I've set that smoke alarm off so many times. My neighbor upstairs hates us. Oh, Lord. They grab large objects and bang on the floor and let me know they're annoyed. Mm. And you're like flipping them the bird. Like, okay. You use the foam in a can to make the popcorn and 2-liter bottles for lights. Wow. You'll have to do a video on that, Joy. What have you guys been doing to entertain yourselves besides everybody says we're watching Netflix, we're watching Amazon Prime? Have anybody picked up any hobbies during this pandemic? Hey, Shauna. How are you? Um, of course. I had no doubt that you would grab a broom and hit the ceiling. Of course. Oh, my fingers are swollen. I'm glad to see I'm not the only one who can't sleep. I can't sleep, Shauna, because I'm kind of like depressed. Not depressed, just got the blues. You know how you get the blues sometimes. That's kind of how I'm feeling. Hey, Aunt Peggy, help what? What do you need help with, darling? I've taken up cooking and baking. If I keep it up, I'm going to take up dieting. Oh, I know. I put on weight too. Not the only problem. It's just not getting out. You mean the one where I lay in bed for 3 days staring at the ceiling, drooling? Those are my favorites. I don't know. Painting and wrapping Christmas presents. We are notorious for doing last minute shopping. We are just notorious for that. I think I'm gonna do. I might just this year. I might just order everything from Amazon. Just be done with it. Have it wrapped. I understand how you were feeling, Carla. I'm still in Discord if you ever like to chat. I miss our conversations. I do too, New York City Urbanista. I'll add you to my I'll add you email me your name in Discord and I'll add you. I'll friend request you. Um I've been trying to get into doll repaints, but it's very difficult. I don't know. What is that, Shauna? You okay, Carla? You don't really have to crochet a spit bag for me. I was only kidding. I'm okay, Pink Tacos. I'm excited for you and Jen, though. Really excited. I'm up a lot too. My head just keeps going sometimes. Yeah, me too. Oh, yes, ordering from Amazon is another hobby I've taken up. Oh, me too. Like I need to stop it. I swear, I go on there and I always find something I want to buy. My husband's like, "Stop it already. You're not even use that." And I refuse to buy any clothes off Amazon. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not playing that game. It was a hard secret to keep. You know, I kind of suspected, but then, but it was pretty cool when Molly came up today and told us that she was an adorned minister, ordained minister, adorned. Duh, I can't talk tonight. Sorry. I'm like half asleep. I promised I wouldn't say anything until she was ready. Well, she announced it today, so, but she wouldn't let us tell, she wouldn't tell us when, but she did tell us that. So it's taking an old doll, like an old Barbie, restyling, painting hair and clothes is very interesting to me. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Yes, it is cool. Did uh, Tell me how that works. Did you give each other rings, or are you gonna exchange rings? I have to go to bed now, have to get up early. Please be safe. Have a good night. Love you all. Love you too, Austin. You have a good night. Sweet dreams, honey. Um, it will be cooler if I get one to look like a crack. Oh my God. That's funny. That's too funny. Can I ask you guys something? Why in hell are you still up? Ask me why I'm still up. I'm just so down tonight. I guess when you don't have anybody around, like it's been 3 days. What's on Wednesday? 2 days, but it seems like longer. There are lots of videos on it on YouTube to explain it better than I am. What do you call it again? I'll look that up. Maybe that's what I'll go to bed watching tonight, or when I finally go to sleep. I swear I'm here by myself and I smell something burning, but there's nothing burning, but I smell something burning. It's weird. But it's so weird to hear the furnace kick in because it gets cold at night. Yes, congratulations. Hang on. Oh, yes, she has had a ring for a while. She has a black and white diamond band she wears, and she also has my mother's ring, which was really hard for me to give her, but I'm going to take it back. Tacos. Come on. She's gonna be your wife. You crack me up. God, you crack me up. Seriously. Hey, is Paco gonna be the best man? Oh, thank you. Hang on. I am going to subscribe. There we go. That way I'll know where it is. Yeah, I just subscribed, Shauna. That's cool. Cool beans. Hey, Smokey. She's been around. I see her every once in a while. How are you, Smokey? I'm getting her a different one. It's too hard for me to not have my mom's ring, you know? It's like my baby. Yeah, I understand. There's things I have from my mother that wouldn't mean anything to anybody else, but mean something to me that I would never give up. It's just because it was hers. I'm not into modern dolls, but some people do. The other downside is all the supplies are expensive. AF, as fuck. Oh, this isn't monetized, so it doesn't matter. I can swear. I can say the F word. And no, MGL will not be wearing a damn robe. We asked her that today. She said she wanted to order one. Oh, that's a siren. I hate when the sirens go off here. Now, see, I'm freaked out because I'm hearing sirens. Whenever I hear sirens, it like freaks me out, especially when I'm by myself. Don't like being by myself, especially at night. I know. She's cracking me up. I told her she better not. That was so stupid. I never stop laughing. Yeah, but you know what? I think she actually wanted to wear one of those things because it would like make her feel like more of a minister. I really do. I think she wanted to, but you won't let her. So, what do you want her to officiate in? A bustier. Shauna, you crack me up. You crack me up. You can't picture her in a robe. I couldn't take her serious. You'd laugh. Do you know when I married my husband? And you know how you get the giggles sometimes at the most inopportune times? That's um that is what I did. I was like, I got the giggles for some reason when we were like we went to the justice of the peace, and when he was like officiating our wedding, well, our marriage wasn't a wedding really, it was a marriage while we were just getting married. But I started getting the giggles, and every time I looked at him, I would start giggling and laughing. It was so weird. I do need to get a dog. Um, Definitely. My Katie was, oh, she was everything to me. Oh, it happens to you in church a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's just that I couldn't look at him. I just kept, for some reason, something funny came into my head, and every time I looked at him, I wanted to laugh. You know what came into my head? Because first time we ever got a hotel room. This is gonna sound so weird. He we There was one of those really huge round bathtubs, like so we, we were gonna take a, a bath together. So he ran the hot water because he was gonna the tub. And he filled up the tub. The water was too hot. And he wanted to get in. It was hilarious. I've never seen anyone jump out of a tub so fast as he did. Oh my God, it was so not romantic. Oh my God. That was the first time we ever got a hotel room. Yeah, it was before we were married. But when we were getting married, I thought about that. I'm sorry. Every time I think about it, still to this day, that was 17 years ago. I still laugh about it. And another time, the first time he farted in front of me, he was so embarrassed. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I just found that funny. I laugh at the weirdest stuff, guys. I really do. I know. I haven't been, Brian. That's what's sad. But I was just talking about when I got married to my husband. He was so embarrassed. That's what was funny about it. Not that he farted. Everybody farts. It was that so he was so I'm sure he tried not to in front of me. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Now it's like he lets them rip. It doesn't matter anymore, but then he was trying to be he was trying to be so cool. I'm sure I'm sure his butt cheeks were clenched together so tight. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I know, I'm sorry. I just don't. I freaking find the stupidest things funny. You know, I really do. But I remember thinking, you know, I remember thinking he must have his butt cheeks clenched together, try so hard not to fart. And it escaped. Oh, that's so I know. I am in a giggly mood. I was depressed when I first came on here. I'm okay now. You guys cheer me up. Praise the Lord. You're making us laugh, and it's good to hear you. Oh, it's just so funny. But if you could, I wish I could have filmed that thing, the bathtub scene, because that would make a good scene in a movie. He was trying to be so romantic and fill up the with water. It was too. He put his leg in it. I never saw someone jump on a tub so fast. Every time I think this is listen, just gotta put it in perspective. This was 17 years ago, and I still laugh about it. I legit, in my entire life, have never said the word fart. I can't even bring myself to spell it. Okay, New York City urbanista, just for you. He passed gas. But I remember thinking, because it was when we were first together, I remember he must have clenched his teeth cheeks together so tight to try, and that sucker escaped. I was embarrassed. Oh my God. Oh Lord. I love boiled peanuts. I don't know. Do you boil peanuts? I didn't know you boiled peanuts. Oh Lord. I'm sorry, I'm just being goofy tonight. I'll say fuck all day long, but fart, never. I don't know why. Fart doesn't bother me. You know what Misdemeanor hates? She despises the word twat. Now, I don't find that offensive. Now, the see you next Tuesday, yeah, I find that offensive. But twat, I don't really find it offensive. I find it to be a funny word. Did it sound like letting Stop making me laugh. Hey, LaDonna, your crazy asses need to be in bed. I just had a giggle fit. I started talking about when my husband and I first got married. Well, actually, before we got married, and how when we were in the Justice of the Peace, I couldn't stop laughing because I kept thinking, never mind. I can't tell it again. I can't stop laughing. Oh, Lord. It's just silliness, you know. I'm just being silly. But, it's just like the weirdest things make me laugh. The weirdest things. And at the most inappropriate times. You know, have you ever had a friend like me and my sister? We'd sit across the table, and my dad was really strict, okay? You sat at the table, you ate, elbows off the table. You have to eat. My sister, she would do everything and anything to make me laugh because my dad was, you eat your meal, you ask to be excused when you're done eating. You don't mess around. So sitting at the table, my mom made liver and onions one night, and I hated liver and onions. I absolutely hated it. So I would cut it up in little pieces. And we had a Doberman at the time. So take, I would take pieces at a time and stick it under my leg so the dog would eat it. And I would be feeding the dog under the table. And so I kicked my sister and showed her what I was doing because both of us hated liver. And we were both feeding. The dog was going back and forth between eating the liver. And we were trying to keep it together. We were trying to keep it together, not so that my dad wouldn't find out. To this day, I can't eat liver. I swear to God, I cannot leave. Oh, and my mother, she would make it once a week. I swear to God, she just did it because she knew we hated it. That and sauerkraut. Oh, God, I hated sauerkraut. She would make pork chops and sauerkraut. I hated it. Did your mothers ever make anything that you absolutely hated? But yeah, we would feed the dog. My sister and I would take turns feeding the dog under the table. The dog loved liver and onions. I don't know. To this day, I can't eat liver. You love pate? My sister likes it, but oh, I don't know. I don't think I ever once ate one swallowed one piece of liver, ever. I just never did. To this day, I can't even look at it in a store. It makes me sick. It makes me almost wanna vomit. I like liver, though. Mushrooms and onions? Oh my god. No, not me. I just can't do liver. I just can't. I'm sorry. It's just one meal I can't do. And I swear, I would say to my mom, "Do you just make that because you know we hate it?" I don't know how anyone can eat it, to be honest with you. I really don't. Liver, I wouldn't eat, and I wouldn't eat any kind of fish when I was growing up. Nothing. I was the pickiest eater ever. Never ate a mashed potato. I would only eat French fries. I wasn't a sweet eater. I was just the pickiest eater ever. Once in Europe, I was at a business dinner and they served a tongue. It even looked like a tongue. Ew. I can't do organs either. I think my dad I think my dad wanted us to eat cow brains or something one time, and it was like, nope, not happening." And snails. I said, "Just because you call them escargot doesn't mean I'm gonna eat them. 'Em. They're still snails to me." And I've never been able to bring myself to eat frog legs either. Hi, Keith. Nice to see you. We're just having a giggle fest. Who said let's try tongue? I bet it's good. I heard on on the Food Network that it's tastes like roast. I don't see that, but that's what I heard. Chitlins are also disgusting. I've never tasted that either. I think they have to be prepared a certain way, I've heard. Or they're disgusting, but I don't know. I've never tasted them. I just know what I don't like. Well, actually, there's a lot of things I still don't like, but I don't like tuna in a can. I don't like salmon. Um, I will eat fish if it's like breaded and fried. But I like salads. Anthony Bourdain and his foodie adventures. Yeah, that was sad when he passed away. Hey, Pookie. Pookie, you can share that link if you want. You don't have to ask my permission. You can just share it. Oh, Keith, what happened? Who did you lose, Keith? That's what I heard too, Keith. Just have never brought myself to eat them. Keith, are you okay? What happened? What happened, Keith? Are you okay? Sorry, I have a frog. Speaking of frog legs, I have a frog in my throat. That's why you hear me clearing my throat out. I can live off salad. No to turtles and frogs for me too, Sonny. Yeah, I've never eaten frog legs or turtle soup or anything like that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so, so sorry for your loss. Oh, Lord. I'm sending you prayers. Um, there's no words. No, no words. I'm so sorry. Very, very sad. I'm doing okay, just taking it one day at a time. She's right shining inside of her, and she's not in pain, any more pain. Yeah, she's an angel now. Should be watching over you, hon. Definitely be watching over you. Well, you guys really cheered me up. Thank you so much. But I think I'm gonna get off here and go back to bed. Keith, again, I'm very sorry for your loss. But you guys made me feel a little better. Thank you so much. And you guys have a great night. I'll see you maybe sometime this weekend.